Surely you know by now we're celebrating an important birthday this month. CTV Montreal is turning 50. We thought it would be fun to bring in some familiar faces from around here and get them to weigh in on some blasts from the past. Joining us is political analyst Ian McDonald and from the English Montreal School Board, Mike Cohen. You're both longtime viewers. In fact, Ian, you remember the first day CFCF went on the air.
Well, I remember January 20th, 1961, because it's famously the day of President John F. Kennedy's inauguration and the famous Ask Not speech, which I stayed home from school to watch, and it was the first day of CFCF's broadcast. And I do remember the first movie host, Jack Curran.
Yeah.
And the first movie, A Connecticut Yankee in King Arthur's Court, starring Bing Crosby.
Pretty good memory there, pretty good memory. And Mike, you were saying that your mom was saying our newscast disrupted your dinner hour.
Yes, at 6:40 it was always the sportscast, and my brother, my father and I would be at the table. My mom would be serving supper, my sister would be eating her supper, and we would just sprint from the table and go down to watch the sports every night, and it really irritated them to a great degree. And we continued that. I stopped when I moved out, though.
You're also a big sports fan, eh, Ian?
Yeah, and Mike makes the point about how this newscast has owned this market almost since day one. And I was a TV critic for a few years in the 70s when Pulse, as it then was, had like a 75 share. That's a huge number, and it's still pretty close to that. 30 years later, in an age when there's been so much diffusion of TV market share because of cable, but this station continues to own the market in the way that Mike described it at Supper Hour News.
Yes.
And as far as wrestling, who's a wrestling fan?
Well, I remember the Grand Prix wrestling was actually held in the 405 Ogilvy Avenue studios.
That's
with
right.
Edouard Carpentier, the Green Hornet, and Giant Jean Ferret. Magic Tom was filmed here, and I have the distinction of having been a guest on Magic Tom when I was 5 years old. The song was "What Would Poor Robin Do Now?"
Give us a few verses.
I don't think I'm capable of that, and I don't think I want to do that on live television.
I understand, I understand. Ian, another memory you got for us?
Like Young, because I was a teenager in 1961, 13 years old. And that was a show that, again, kind of opened up a whole new world for young people in Montreal. And it was kind of like Dick Clark, but a local show, you know. And it was done, again, in the studio at 405 Ogilvy, and it had very high-end production values, and it let, you know, young people kind of cut loose.
Nice.
Yeah.
Some faces that have gone by here, the Robert Viros, the Howard Schwartzes. You actually shadowed, as a journalist,
Yes.
Howard.
When I was in journalism.
No relation, by the way, no relation.
That's right. When I was in journalism school, we all had to spend a day at a media outlet, and I chose CTV. It was CFCF at the time, and I shadowed Howard Schwartz for the day on his report. He was fantastic. And then I came in the newsroom, and Bill Hoagland just came walking up to me, introduced himself, pulled up a chair, and just treated me like one of the people. And I had the utmost respect from him as a viewer and as an individual. I never forgot that.
We still have the utmost respect for him. He's such an amazing person.
One of the great things about this place is nobody has TV head. You know what I mean? Dick Irvin is just an ordinary guy, even though he's a major national sportscasting star. There couldn't be a more normal, accessible person, a human being you'd ever want to meet.
I think we all try to keep each other humble.
That's for sure.
Thank you both so much for coming in. It's been a real pleasure.
Thank you.
And still with our 50th, we want to show you another side.
In St. Leonard, and doing it so well, she's just won a Canada. Well, this week's Montrealer of the Week runs a lively school of more than 500 students in St. Leonard, and doing it so well, she's just won a Canada Outstanding Principal Award, honoring public school principals right across the country. Donna Manos is the only Quebecer to receive the award this year, and the principal of Honoré Mercier School of the English Montreal School Board joins me live now. So congratulations, first off.
Thank you very much.
This award is proof that other people really appreciate what you do. What is it that you love about your job?
Well, I have to start by saying I love going to school, and I've been doing it for many years. And I find it's very important for the kids to love coming to school. So one of the things I do every morning is I stand outside and welcome them, and I greet them, and I say good morning, even the latecomers.
Yeah, we were chatting earlier, and I gather even if someone's late, you're delicate about that. You don't
I'm very delicate about it because it's really important for the children not to be stressed, to want to come into the building and feel welcomed. And I think welcoming everyone into my school is something that I want, you need to do to make everyone feel good about coming to school.
There's quite a checklist of accomplishments since you've been principal. A teacher for 20 years, principal now, there for 6. Things like smart boards, computers. What is it you're most proud of? What one or two things you're proud of?
There's many things. I think working with the kids and looking to see what initiatives we can undertake to help students achieve success. We're a bilingual school, so we want them to become bilingual, biliterate. One of the things that's really important, aside from the academics, is different activities, teaching children how to get along with each other, be good citizens. And we've implemented 2 programs focusing on play. We have a project games program, and we have mentors, grade 6 students who are playground leaders. They rotate every month. They teach the younger children how to play games at lunch hour and at recess. We also run leadership workshops after school for our Cycle 3, our grade 5 and 6 students, and they go on and do a leadership camp in the spring. And it's something that they could take with them, skills they've learned onto high school and hopefully into their adulthood.
Fabulous. I know we only have about 10 seconds left, but I hear you're called the Martha Stewart of the school for all the renovations you've done. Is that true?
I love decorating. I'm artistic, so one of the things I like to do is I do decorating themes. So every month, my teachers and my staff and my secretaries and my vice principal and the children and my art teacher, we get together, we decorate the school.
Sounds like a
So thank you very much.
Thanks so much for coming in, and congratulations again.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm very proud of Honoré Mercier.
And I've been chatting with Donna Mano. She is the principal of the English Montreal School Board School, Honoré Mercier in St. Leonard. She's this week's Montrealer of the Week. Now, if you know someone you think Montrealers should meet, email us at CBC News, Montreal@cbc.ca, or you can call us 514-59